Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be diving into the world of conversation intelligence software,
Yeah.
specifically Otter.ai and Fireflies.ai.
Right.
All those tools that promise to make your meetings more productive, more
Yes.
insightful.
And for sales and revenue leaders
Right.
like yourself, that's crucial, right? We're all about maximizing our time
Exactly.
closing deals.
And with so many options out there, it's really tough to know which tool is really the right fit.
It is.
So we've done the heavy lifting for you.
We have.
We've sifted through all those expert reviews,
Yes.
all those analyses to bring you the most important takeaways.
Think of this deep dive as your shortcut
Right.
to understanding what Otter and Fireflies really bring to the table
Exactly.
and whether they can actually move the needle for your sales team.
All right, let's get started. What's the big picture here? What kind of evolution have we seen in this space?
Well, what's fascinating is how both Otter and Fireflies have gone from just simple transcription apps to more comprehensive
Yeah.
AI-powered meeting assistants.
So they're not just about capturing words anymore. They're
Mm.
about analyzing those words and surfacing insights that you might otherwise miss.
That's right.
So it's not just about having a record of the meeting.
Yeah,
It's about actually using that information to improve your sales process.
exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But before we get into all the fancy features, let's
Yeah.
talk about the basics.
Right.
Accuracy.
Yeah,
I mean, what good is a transcription tool if it can't even get the words right?
absolutely. Accuracy is paramount.
Right.
And both Otter and Fireflies claim to be highly accurate.
Yes.
Independent reviews suggest that Otter might have a slight edge,
Okay.
particularly for standard American English.
Interesting.
But here's where it gets interesting. Fireflies supports a wider range of languages,
Oh, okay.
over 69 to be exact.
Wow, 69 languages. That's impressive.
It is.
Why is that so important, especially for sales leaders?
Well, think about it. In today's globalized world, you're likely interacting with clients and prospects from all over the globe.
Right.
Having a tool that can accurately transcribe all those different accents and dialects,
Mm-hmm.
and even languages, is a game changer.
It is.
It means you can truly understand
Yeah.
what your customers are saying, regardless of where they're from.
That's a huge advantage, especially for sales teams operating in international markets.
It is.
It could mean the difference between closing a deal and losing out due to miscommunication.
Absolutely.
Okay, so both tools seem to score high on accuracy, with Fireflies having a clear edge in multi-language support.
Right.
Now let's talk about how these tools actually capture conversations.
Okay.
Recording.
Uh-huh.
Do they both offer native recording, or do they rely on integrations with other platforms?
That's a great question, and it's an important distinction.
Okay,
Otter actually offers native recording,
okay,
which can be really useful for solo note-taking
right.
or capturing your thoughts after a client call. It's like having a digital voice recorder that also transcribes everything for you.
So if I'm on the go or just need to quickly jot down some ideas,
Yeah.
Otter seems like a convenient option.
It is.
What about Fireflies? How does it handle recording?
Fireflies takes a different approach.
Okay.
It requires integration with your existing video conferencing tools like Zoom or Google Meet.
So if you're already using those platforms for your sales calls,
Right.
Fireflies seamlessly integrates into your workflow.
It does.
It's like having a silent participant on every call,
Yeah.
capturing and transcribing everything.
Exactly. And because it integrates with a wide range of platforms,
Yeah,
you're not limited to just one video conferencing tool.
that flexibility is definitely important for sales teams who might be using different platforms,
Right.
depending on the client or the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, we've talked about accuracy and recording methods.
Right.
Let's dive into the features that really get people excited.
Okay.
Automated summaries
Yes.
and insights. These are the features that promise to save us time
Absolutely.
and help us focus on what matters most.
Mhm.
Do they deliver?
They do to a certain extent.
Okay.
Both Otter and Fireflies offer automated summaries
Okay.
that pull out key talking points, keywords, even action items.
Right.
Think about how much time that can save you, especially after a long, meandering meeting.
No more listening to hours of recordings or
Yeah.
trying to decipher handwritten notes.
Exactly.
But they both seem to offer similar capabilities in this area.
Yeah.
What are some of the key differences? Where does one excel over the other?
That's where we start to see some real divergence.
Okay.
Fireflies has this incredible feature called voice-activated task creation.
We touched on that earlier.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through how that works and why it's such a big deal for sales leaders?
Imagine you're on a sales call and you tell a prospect, I'll send you that proposal by Friday.
Yeah.
With Fireflies, you can simply say, Fireflies, remind me to send the proposal to client name by Friday. And just like that, it automatically creates a task
That's amazing.
in your project management system.
So no more scrambling to remember those follow-up tasks
Nope.
or relying on sticky notes?
Right.
That's incredible. It's like having a personal assistant right there in the meeting.
It is.
Does Otter offer anything comparable for busy sales teams?
Otter does have a feature called Autopilot,
Okay.
which aims to streamline workflows.
Okay.
It's kind of like a virtual assistant that can capture key sales insights, generate follow-up emails, and even push call notes directly into your CRM.
So while it might not have the voice-activated task creation like Fireflies,
Yeah.
it's still geared towards automating some of those tedious tasks and making sure nothing falls through the cracks.
Exactly.
What are some other collaborative features that would be beneficial to sales teams?
Both Otter and Fireflies allow you to highlight and comment on transcripts in real time,
Okay.
which is fantastic for team collaboration and knowledge sharing.
Right.
For example, during a call, you could highlight a key objection raised by a prospect and add a comment for your team to discuss later.
That's a great way to ensure everyone is on the same page and to capture those crucial moments that might otherwise be forgotten.
Right, and Fireflies takes it a step further with their sound bites feature.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you're on a call and a client says something really insightful or revealing about their needs.
Right.
You can capture that specific moment as a short, shareable audio clip, a soundbite,
Oh,
and easily share it with your team.
that's really cool.
Or even embed it in a presentation.
That's brilliant. It's like having a highlight reel of the most important moments from your calls.
Yeah.
And you can easily share those insights with other departments, like product development or marketing.
Right.
It's a great way to ensure that customer feedback is heard and acted upon.
It is.
So it seems like both tools have some pretty robust collaboration features.
They do.
But Fireflies might have a slight edge with its sound bites and integration with over 50 apps.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah, seamless integration with the tools you already use is critical for streamlining workflows and maximizing efficiency.
Right.
But there's one crucial question we haven't addressed yet,
Okay.
and it's probably top of mind for all the sales leaders listening.
Yeah. What's that?
You're talking about revenue, right?
Exactly.
Do these tools actually help us close more deals?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is.
We've talked about all these great features,
We have.
but at the end of the day, it's all about driving revenue.
Right.
So let's unpack that in the next part of our deep dive.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, we'll see you in part 2.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We left off on a bit of a cliffhanger.
We did.
Do Otter and Fireflies actually help us close more deals?
Let's be honest, that's the ultimate measure of success for any sales tool, right?
Exactly. All those bells and whistles are great, but if they don't translate into more revenue,
Yeah.
what's the point?
And that's where both Otter and Fireflies fall a bit short.
Okay.
They excel at capturing information and making meetings more efficient,
Right.
but they lack the depth and sophistication of a true revenue intelligence platform.
So they're not going to magically transform your sales team into a deal-closing machine.
Not quite. They're more like powerful assistants
Yep.
that can free up your team's time and provide valuable insights.
Right.
But they're not going to single-handedly analyze your sales pipeline and tell you exactly how to close more deals.
Okay, that's a bit of a reality check.
Yeah.
But you're not saying they're useless for sales teams, right?
Absolutely not. They can still play a valuable role in your sales process,
Oh.
even if they're not full-fledged revenue intelligence tools.
How so?
Think of them as building blocks. For instance, imagine you're trying to understand why you're losing deals.
Okay.
At a certain stage in your pipeline, you could use Otter or Fireflies to analyze your sales calls from that stage, looking for patterns
Okay.
in customer objections or common themes in the conversations.
That's interesting. So you could use these tools to identify potential weaknesses in your sales pitch
Right.
or areas where your team needs more training.
Precisely. And because they capture everything that's said on a call,
Yeah.
you're not relying on someone's memory or subjective notes. You have a complete and accurate record that you can analyze.
That's a great point. It brings a level of objectivity and data-driven analysis
Yes.
to your sales process that you might not have had before.
Right. And even though they might not have all the fancy algorithms and predictive analytics of a dedicated revenue intelligence platform,
Right?
they can still provide valuable insights that can help you improve your sales performance.
Okay. I'm starting to see how these tools can fit into a sales-focused strategy.
Good.
But let's be honest, budget is always a consideration.
It is.
How do Otter and Fireflies stack up in terms of pricing?
Both tools offer a range of plans to fit different needs and budgets. Otter keeps it pretty simple with a free plan. That's surprisingly generous. You get 300 minutes of transcription per month.
That's pretty impressive for a free plan, especially if you're a solopreneur or just dipping your toes into the world of conversation intelligence.
Exactly. And if you need more minutes or want some additional features,
Right.
they have a pro plan for $8.33 a month and a business plan for $20 per user per month.
And what about Fireflies? How does their pricing compare?
Fireflies actually offers even more on their free plan.
Oh,
A
wow.
whopping 800 minutes of meeting storage per seat.
Wow, that's almost triple what Otter offers for free. They're definitely making a strong play for market share.
They are. And their paid plans are competitively priced as well.
Okay.
With a pro plan at $10 per user per month and a business plan at $19 a month.
So it seems like both tools offer a lot of value for the price,
Yeah.
with Fireflies potentially having a slight edge in terms of storage and features on their free plan.
Yes, but ultimately, the best choice for you will depend on your specific needs, team size, and budget.
That makes sense. It's always about finding the right tool for the job.
It is.
We've covered a lot of ground: accuracy, recording methods, collaboration features, and even pricing.
We have.
But before we wrap up, I want to circle back to something you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Revenue intelligence.
Yes.
You said that neither Otter nor Fireflies are true revenue intelligence platforms.
Right.
What exactly does that mean?
That's a great question. A true revenue intelligence platform goes beyond just capturing and transcribing conversations.
Right.
It uses AI and machine learning to analyze vast amounts of data
Okay.
from your sales pipeline, customer interactions, and market trends to provide predictive insights and actionable recommendations.
So it's not just about understanding what happened in the past.
No.
It's about anticipating what's going to happen in the future.
Right.
And making data-driven decisions to optimize your sales process.
Exactly. A revenue intelligence platform can tell you which deals are most likely to close,
Wow.
identify at-risk accounts, and even suggest personalized coaching tips for your sales reps. It's like having a team of data scientists working behind the scenes
That's incredible.
to help you maximize your revenue.
That sounds incredibly powerful, but I imagine it comes with a hefty price tag.
You're not wrong. These platforms are typically geared towards larger enterprises with sophisticated sales operations.
Okay.
But the good news is that the conversation intelligence space is rapidly evolving.
So there's hope.
We're seeing more and more features that were once exclusive to those high-end platforms,
Okay.
trickling down to tools like Otter and Fireflies.
So while they might not be full-blown revenue intelligence platforms today,
Yeah,
they're getting closer all the time.
absolutely. And as AI continues to advance,
Right.
I think we'll see even more innovative features and capabilities emerge in this space.
That's exciting. It means that even smaller sales teams can access powerful tools to help them compete and grow.
Exactly. It's an exciting time to be in sales.
It is?
And these conversation intelligence tools are just one piece of the puzzle.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Mm.
We've explored the ins and outs of Otter and Fireflies, and we've even touched on the broader world of revenue intelligence.
We have.
But the question remains, which tool is right for you?
That's what we'll tackle in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We'll weigh the pros and cons, break down the key decision-making factors, and help you choose the tool that will help you achieve your sales goals.
Stay tuned for the grand finale. Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We've explored the features, the pricing, and even the limitations of Otter.ai and Fireflies.ai.
We have.
Now it's decision time.
It is.
Right, we've laid out all the cards on the table.
We have.
Now it's about helping you choose the tool
Right.
that best aligns with your sales goals
Yeah.
and needs.
Absolutely.
So let's recap.
Okay.
Both Otter and Fireflies offer impressive features
They do.
for accurate transcription, note-taking, and collaboration. They've both evolved beyond simple transcription
Right.
to provide valuable insights.
Yes.
And while neither is a full-fledged revenue intelligence platform,
Right.
they can still play a significant role in your sales process
They can.
by improving efficiency, uncovering insights from customer conversations,
Yeah.
and facilitating team collaboration.
Absolutely.
But there are some key differences to consider.
Okay.
If you're a solopreneur or part of a small team, that prioritizes simplicity and accuracy.
Yeah.
Otter is a fantastic option.
It is.
Their free plan is generous,
Yeah.
and their interface is very user-friendly.
It is.
And remember, Otter's native recording feature
Right.
is perfect for those quick thought captures
Yes.
or solo brainstorming sessions.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, if collaboration and multi-language support are top priorities,
Hmm.
Fireflies might be a better choice.
It might be.
Think about those sound bites.
Right.
Sharing those key moments with your team can really elevate your post-call analysis and strategy.
Absolutely.
Plus, with support for over 69 languages, you're equipped to handle a diverse range of clients
You are.
and global teams.
Hmm.
Plus, their integrations with over 50 apps
Right.
can really streamline your workflow.
Precisely. Seamlessly connecting your transcriptions and notes to your CRM project management tools and other platforms is a huge time saver.
Okay, so we've got Otter,
Mm-hmm.
the intuitive choice for individual users and smaller teams.
Right.
And Fireflies, the collaboration king for larger teams and global businesses.
Yes.
But what about those sales leaders
Okay.
who are looking for more advanced revenue-focused features?
That's where it gets interesting. While neither tool is quite there yet,
Okay.
in terms of deep deal analysis and predictive insights,
Yeah.
they're both constantly evolving.
So it's worth keeping an eye on their development and seeing what new features they roll out.
Absolutely. The lines between conversation intelligence and revenue intelligence are blurring. And I wouldn't be surprised to see more sophisticated features emerge in these tools in the near future.
That's exciting. It means that more and more sales teams will be able to access those powerful insights
You will.
that were once only available to larger enterprises.
Exactly. It's a dynamic landscape.
Yeah.
And these tools are empowering sales teams of all sizes to work smarter and close more deals.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
Okay.
what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think the key takeaway is choose the tool that best fits your current needs and budget,
Okay.
but stay curious. The world of conversation intelligence is rapidly evolving,
It is?
and the right tool for you today might be different tomorrow.
Right.
Keep exploring, keep experimenting, and always be on the lookout for those game-changing features that can give you a competitive edge.
That's great advice. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Otter.ai and Fireflies.ai. We hope you found it insightful and helpful. Until next time, happy listening.